everybody, this is Marjorie. Look at me today, beautiful today, aren't I? With my wee roses, and there's wee butterflies. Look, there's wee butterflies and lovely roses. Oh, it's lovely. Now, today I wanted to talk about the theatre because, well, I love the theatre. Oh, I love the theatre, and I've missed the theatre. I've missed going to the theatre, and you know the buzz. You know when you walk in and you got your seats and you've got your jelly babies and all the anticipation of the curtain going up. And well, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to the theatre, and also it's been a while since I've been on the stage because, well, as I've told you before, I'm part of the local amateur dramatic society. And they announced the other day that they're going to be doing Guys and Dolls, right, in 2022. Now, they said it'll be later in the year, you know, hopefully we're not back into another lockdown, lockdown 62. So they're going to be doing Guys and Dolls. And I says, oh, what can I go for in Guys and Dolls? I was saying to Senga, I says, do you think I could go for Miss Adelaide? Because I wouldn't need a wig, because I've got the blonde hair. You know, I love you, I wish you line of pink. Oh, I'd be good at Miss Adelaide, wouldn't I? Ken and my luck will get some stupid part. I'll be a wee bit part in the Salvation Army, you know. Now, the thing about it is, there's not that many men. I might end up as like one of the male roles, one of my favourite roles in the theatre, right? nicely. Remember the wee fat one in Guys and Dolls? Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking. Sit down. You're rocking the boat. That's fun, isn't it? I like that. That's one of my favourite numbers in a musical. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. You know, I wish I was a man. And I could have played that in the theatre. That would have been lovely. Anyway. My mother and I have been to a few shows. One of her favourites was Hair Gel with Michael Balls, right? We went down to London to see Hair Gel. we walked in, right? You know, you came and it's like, see when you're going to the theatre and you're going to see a big star and you see the board. You either get a board or you open your programme and a slip of paper falls out and you're like, oh, here to God. We've got some unknown. Some unknowns going on instead of the big star. Well, we walked into the theatre, right? The Shaftesbury Theatre in London, and they had this in the board. And I'm thinking, if Michael Balls is not on this stage, my mother is going to have an absolute hissy fit. She'll be lying in this foyer like a queen honeybee, sucking the honey out a birthday card. We're going to have a disaster on our hands. Anyway, no. Disaster averted because Michael Balls was on. It was somebody else and she wasn't really bothered as long as Michael Balls was on. What was the other one we went to see? The Lion King. Although my mother got a bit confused. She thought it was the Nylon King. I said, hey, you're not going to have a musical about a pair of tights. We love the Lion King. You know, we only ran into the Lion King because it was raining. You know, we were wondering about Covent Garden. The rain came on. I mean, it was like torrential. It was like Florida. It was like a typhoon. The rain came on and we ran into this theatre just to get cover. And I says, oh, what's going on in here? And it was the Lion King. So we got a couple of seats and all the wee animals and the elephants and the giraffes. And they were all going through the theatre. And I says, oh, this is lovely. This is like the safari. Who needs to go to Africa to see all the animals? I mean, how do they get animals to dance like that is absolutely beyond me. I was clapping a giraffe. They had two giraffes walking across the stage. I mean, that stage must be quite strong because you've got elephants and giraffes and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. No, that's the Wizard of Oz, no, the Lion King. Anyway, so yes, miss the theatre very much, but see, one of the funniest, see before we went into lockdown, right? Now I told you that I was playing the wee bowing woman in The Sound of Music, remember? Last year, it was ages ago. Anyway, before the show started, right, we were hearing backstage this big stramash going on out the front. And I says to the stage manager, what's happening? He says, oh, absolute calamity. There's a man lying sprawled out our 3 seats in the stalls and he'll no shift. So the usher had been showing folk to their seats and he saw this man and he says, excuse me, you know, you've only got one ticket, one seat. You can't just sprawl yourself across 3 seats and take up all this space. No, that's not acceptable. And the man's lying there going, and so the usher thinks, he must be drunk. I'll need to go and get the manager. So we went and got the manager came, same story. Sorry sir, you're taking up 3 seats, you can't lie there, and the man's going, So He says, if you don't move, if you don't get up and move, I'll need to call the police, right? So the police came, right? And they're saying, same story. Excuse me, sir, you can't lie there. You're staying up for 3 seconds, you'll need to move. And the man's going, ah. And the policeman says, what's your name? And this man goes, Sam. And he says, right, Sam, where are you from? And he went, the balcony.